You ever find yourself questioning everything you've worked for? Imagine dedicating 5 whole years of your life to a revolutionary network like Pi, only to discover that someone who just joined yesterday could potentially buy more coins than you've mined in all that time, with just $10. It's a feeling that's both frustrating and a bit mind-boggling, right? Today, we're diving into a burning question that's on every Pi pioneer's mind: how will Pi Network reward its earliest supporters, while ensuring fairness as we approach the open market? It's a tough pill to swallow when you think about it. You've been here from the beginning, grinding away, pressing that mining button every day, watching your Pi coins slowly grow. But now, as we near the open market, someone could breeze through KYC, migrate their account, and before the open market even begins, they've already mined 10 coins. And then, with just $10, they could buy more Pi than you've mined over 5 years. How is that fair? This question isn't just theoretical, it's real, and it's burning up the Pi community. For those of us who've been here since the very beginning, it's a tough thought to wrestle with. We've invested time, energy, and belief in Pi Network. So what's going to happen when the open market hits? Are we, the pioneers, the ones who've been here since day one, going to get the recognition we deserve? Or will someone new stroll in with a few bucks and outshine all the effort we've put in? And let's not forget, the value of Pi coins remains uncertain. What will they be worth when the open market finally arrives? Will the pioneers who've been here for years see their early investment in time and belief rewarded, or will the newcomers, who haven't been here long, simply buy up more coins and dominate? It feels like a tightrope walk between rewarding loyalty and making sure that Pi Network's ecosystem remains vibrant with new investment. Sure, it's painful to think that newcomers might grab more Pi than us, but we have to look at the bigger picture. For Pi to thrive, it needs liquidity. And that liquidity is going to come from people willing to put real money into the network. It's a tricky situation. On one hand, there are the pioneers who've been here since the start, hoping their loyalty counts for something. On the other, you've got the newcomers who are going to fuel the network's growth with their wallets. How do we find a balance? It's not an easy job for Pi Network's team. They've got to figure this out, and it's no small task. But what happens if the balance is off? What if long-time pioneers feel sidelined while newcomers who can afford to invest more coins rise to the top? That imbalance could tarnish the network's reputation, and that's the last thing anyone wants. But then, there's the skeptic in me. What if all of this leads to some serious frustrations among the community? If the value of Pi is determined solely by newcomers who toss cash into the network, what happens to those of us who've put in the work for years? There's a nagging voice in the back of my head that wonders if Pi Network can find a way to make sure that all users feel recognized, from the pioneers to the newcomers. After all, it's the early adopters who've put in the time, the effort, and the faith. And I'll admit, there's a part of me that's still excited about the possibilities, the idea that all of this work could pay off, for everyone. But can Pi Network strike that balance between rewarding loyalty and encouraging new investment? It's a question we all need to keep asking, especially as the open market looms closer. Let's not forget, though, that Pi has been a free ride for us up until now. It's been simple. A tap here, a little community building there, and a lot of faith. But for Pi to truly thrive in the open market, it needs more. It needs people willing to put money into the network, to bring liquidity and value to the coins we've been mining all this time. It's a fine line to walk. We all want the same thing, a successful, fair network that recognizes the value of early pioneers and ensures newcomers can help take it to the next level. But let's face it, this whole situation is a balancing act. Pi Network is going to have to get creative here, thinking of ways to reward long-term members while encouraging newcomers to join in, too. I don't envy them the task, but I do believe in the potential of Pi Network. I want to see it succeed, for all of us. It's been an incredible journey so far, and as the open market draws closer, it's clear that there are still so many questions to answer. The Pi community is united in wanting to see this project thrive, and it's up to all of us to keep pushing for what's fair. What do you think? How should Pi Network reward early pioneers while also bringing in new participants? What's the best way to balance these interests? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I've been thinking about this dilemma for a while, And I bet many of you have, too. Let's have this conversation together and figure out where we stand. The journey isn't over, and there's still so much to explore in this world of Pi Network. So, let's keep pressing that button, staying curious, and continuing the conversation. The open market is coming, and what happens next could change everything. Let's talk about it, because maybe, just maybe, the future depends on it. Keep mining, keep believing, and keep the conversation alive. Pi Network isn't just a project, it's a movement. Thank you for watching, like, comment, and if you're watching for a first time, kindly subscribe for more updates on this channel. This is only the beginning.